Hello everyone, this is my 1 year review on the Oakley Light Assault boots. These things are really comfortable. I really enjoy them. I have them in black as well for Civil Air Patrol. That's how much I like them. I like them so much in this because I just got these because I thought they looked cool I started wearing them as my regular boots, right? Because I wanted a pair of boots and I thought they were cool. People in the military wear them, right? And then I was in Civil Air Patrol. I had a pair of Rocky C4Ts, but they were a half size too big, so I went for the boots that I knew fit me and were comfortable, so I got them in black as well. I'm not going to be talking about these. I'm just going to talk about the ones that I've had for a year. I got these more recently. Basically the same, just different color. That's all. Like, the same thing. Just different color. Now, these have a quick lace system, which is nice because you just pull them tight and then just like wear them, I guess. So, yeah. Quick and easy to tie. I don't really use the trick where people wrap the laces around and then tuck them in, or just like wrap them around, tie and tuck them in. I just tie them like a regular shoe, and then tuck the excess into the sides. So yeah, kind of like this, I guess. Like, let's say it's tying a shoe, right? It's gonna be a little awkward because I'm on the other side of the camera. I'm usually on the other side of the boot. I'm tying them. Let's say tie, boom, like this, and then you like the bow, and then this. Like I said, it's a little bit more, anyway. It's kind of hard to do it when you're, yeah. I'm just not going to bother with it. But I think you guys watching get the idea. You kind of just tie them, and you tuck the laces into the side of your leg, I guess. Now, these are really comfortable. Now this is what the insoles look like. Now you can see after a year of wear, I haven't worn them every single day for a year. So, like, technically not exactly a year, but I've had them for like a year. So, yeah. So, you can kind of see where my foot has been, kind of the imprint it's made in this insole. So these are very well broken in and really conform to my foot, and they're really comfortable in that regard. Now, it's a kind of a thin foam insole, but it's got a very thick, kind of like a foam midsole. Now, I think the foam on this midsole is actually a little bit more tough than the foam on this one, because I think it's more compressed. Because I can kind of tell, yeah, look, you can kind of see how same amount of force, kind of squishy, right? And then on this one, it's a little bit less squishy. You can't really tell on camera, but like I can physically tell that these have been more compressed than these. I don't know how I got this little scratch on the side here. There's wear, I guess, just from wearing them. You'll notice how, like, on spots where you haven't been walking, like kind of in the middle of the foot, how there's like little patterns, right, on the lugs. Notice how they're kind of gone where you actually walk on them. I don't actually know the purpose of them. Maybe it's for like anti-slip or something, like more slip resistant, maybe on like wet surfaces. But they wear away like within a few months. The lugs themselves, though, seem to have held up really well. Now, they're not the most like grippy. Like, they do grip really well. They have good traction, but compared to like a lot of the more like other boots options out there for military boots, the lugs are like a centimeter, pretty much, like a centimeter or two thick. Like, there's not much to them. But they are a pretty sturdy though. I'll give them that. They're pretty sturdy. It's got a nice front profile. You can kind of see right here how it's kind of like almost like a cup sole, but only for the front. And what a cup sole is, basically the sole kind of goes up to where your foot is, like a little bit past where your foot sits in the boot, but it's only kind of in the front here. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, depending on these ones, they stopped making Oakleys in the United States a while ago. I think these ones are made in Indonesia. I think Oakley makes their boots in Indonesia now. I noticed, I don't know if it was this boot or if it was the right boot, but some of the stitching comes out slightly. I've noticed like after a while, or like sometimes it like frays a little bit and you gotta like cut it so it doesn't continue to ruin the boot, I guess. But that happens after like a lot of wear and a lot of use and a lot of like just using them. I think that happens with a lot of boots too. It's not a hard toe. It's very soft. That's why they're really comfortable. The only stiff, rigid part of this boot isn't even the sole, because the sole is really bendy. It bends very well. So these are good for running into, because they got good spring to them. Not literal springs, just like got good spring to it. Kind of how they do that. The midsole is really comfy because it's thick foam, so these are good for running into. But the only rigid part on here that I could like say is like kind of stiff when you're wearing them, that like when you get them new can be an issue, can make them a little bit uncomfortable, is the heel. Now the heel, you have to have a good heel counter, so it's not like all flexible and you're not just like slipping around in your boots, right? This is the only thing when I got these that I had to break in. Everything else fit really well. So if you just make sure you get them in your size, because if you don't get them in your size, obviously if you don't get them in the right size, they're going to be uncomfortable. But these are really good, especially when you get them in the right size. I'm pretty sure they're true to size because they're 9.5. These ones are size 9.5. And my other sneakers and shoes are 9.5 as well. So I'm pretty sure, let's say you're a size 10 or a size 11, and you got a size 11 of these they're gonna fit true to size. They're really comfortable, and the sizing system's great. So they break in really quickly, like legit under a week, right? Just make sure you're wearing proper boot socks with them though, and then you'll be a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, these are super comfortable. I really recommend them. After a year of use, they've kind of gotten a little faded on the leather. They just look used because they have been. Overall, I really recommend them. You can get them cheap on eBay if you find a good deal on them used. Well, I didn't get mine used. You can get them like new, open box, where like the person opened the box and was like, I don't like these anymore, and decided to sell them on eBay. I got mine for like $90, but I spent $80 because there's like a discount thing when I was buying socks for them too. The nice thing about these is that you can get good deals on these compared to like other boot brands like Garmont, Oakley, like Garmont, Rocky, and Nike. I used to have a pair of Nike SFBs that a friend gave me that were uncomfortable because the heel was like really weird. I don't know what was wrong with it, but it bothered my heel and almost gave me a bunch of blisters. But had two metal vent holes. Now these don't have, these are just fabric, right? Now these don't drain as quickly or as efficiently as the as quickly or as efficiently as the Nikes do, because they're not metal, but they do dry rather quickly, which is a plus. Also, I just realized this is kind of a cup sole in a way. Yeah, this entire thing is like a very minimalist cup sole. It's not like an intense cup sole. It's just kind of like, it kind of holds your foot in place, which is nice. I really recommend these. These are really comfortable boots. I really like the Oakley Light Assault boots. Check them out you can get them on eBay, Amazon, Oakley. If you want a nice pair of boots that are comfortable, that are lightweight, these things are super light. Right? I'm telling, I used to have a pair of basic issue boots that a friend of mine gave me that somehow fit, that were in my size, and I wore those for a while, for work, farm work and airsoft and stuff. And I put these on for the first time last year, after I'd been wearing those, and they were super light. They were almost as light as sneakers, or lighter than some sneakers. Like, they're super light. I really like that about them. You can be really quick on your feet in these. They look really nice too. They go really good with yeah. You can wear them with jeans. You can wear them with, I don't know, if you want to. It's not really, apparently it's not too stylish to wear them with like just shorts and socks, right? But if you want to, you can do that. It's still comfortable, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, I really recommend these. I can't really say much more. They're just good boots. I really enjoyed them. I'm just gonna keep saying that, right? I'm sorry about that. You can end the video at any point. You can just get off this video because like I'm just gonna keep saying that they're good boots. But anyway, great boots. I recommend them. They're the Oakley light assault boots. Yeah. Anyway, have a nice rest of your day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.